In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus says to his disciples, "For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. A stranger, and you welcomed me. Naked, and you clothed me. Ill, and you cared for me. In prison, and you visited me." Jesus is listing the corporal works of mercy. These are important instructions for us to follow as we live out our faith. Jesus isn't just speaking to the disciples gathered around him 2,000 years ago. He's speaking to us. And like his disciples, we may ask him, "When did we see you hungry, thirsty, a stranger, ill, or naked?" Jesus' answer is the same today as it was when he first spoke those words. Whatever we do for the least among us, we do for him. That's why our faith invites us to care for all people, but especially those who are poorest and most vulnerable. The people of Uganda show us what it means to welcome Jesus in the face of a stranger. Uganda has welcomed more than 1 million refugees who are fleeing violence in South Sudan. Most of these refugees are women and children, like Annet. She's 16 years old and has 3 younger siblings, Emmanuel, Irene, and Gladys. Ever since her parents died, Annet has been caring for her brother and sisters. When the violence in their hometown in South Sudan became too dangerous, Annet was the one to lead her family to safety. It was not an easy road. Annet and her siblings were threatened by rebel soldiers, but they were able to reach Uganda.
My fear ended when we crossed the border. It was there that I felt safe because we were free from the rebels.
Now, Annet and her family live in Bidi Bidi, one of the largest refugee settlements in the world.
Here in the settlement, I am in charge of my family, and I do everything alone. In my daily life at the settlement, when I wake up in the morning, I wash utensils, make porridge for breakfast, sweep the compound, fetch water, clean the house, and prepare lunch. After lunch, we bathe and go play at the child-friendly facility. When we return home, we bathe again. I prepare dinner, and we go to bed. And I do the same thing every day.
Life in Bidi Bidi isn't easy. Safety is a constant worry, especially for young women and children like Annet and her family. That's why CRS is building houses with doors that lock for families like Annette's.
I'm very happy that CRS built me a house. We had been sleeping in a tent which had gotten torn and leaked each time it rained. But now I am happy because of the house.
Annet dreams of a better future for herself and her siblings, and she hopes to one day return to her home in South Sudan.
I hope that my siblings will attend good schools to get proper education and stay healthy so that they can be self-reliant in the future. I want the war in Sudan to end so that we can return to our country. I pray to God to restore peace and take us back home, prevent us from falling sick, and take care of us.
Learn more at crsricebowl.org.